mic.
Okay, great.
And you can just clip it to the top of your shirt.
Look in the camera.
Yes, please. Absolutely, yeah. And yeah, okay.
And it goes like this. Var nöjd med allt som livet ger och allting som du kring dig ser. Glöm bort bekymmer, sorger och besvär. Var glad och nöjd, för vet du vad? En björntjänst gör ju ingen glad. Var nöjd med livet som vi lever här. Colors, life, energy, diversity, friendliness. I think New York is a friendly place to be. Very straightforward, honest, and full of life. My first memory coming to New York is definitely the shortness of breath I got when I came over Queensboro Bridge and I just saw the skyline and I felt like I was in a movie. I came 20 years ago and I never wanted, or in my wildest dreams, had a thought of going to New York. New York to me was America, and America to me was Falcon Crest and Dynasty. But after I did come to New York, I never wanted to leave. Food has always been a part of my life. I never knew that it was going to be as important as it is, but I grew up with a father who hunted and did a lot of fishing, and we never had pasta or pizza or hamburgers or frozen food at all. My mother did everything. We got a whole moose into the house and they just cut it all up, and it was, the whole animal was there. And I go, oh, not moose again. And now it's such a delicacy. We grew our own potatoes and carrots and everything. So a little bit what I see is coming back now, that you go to the local growers and the farmers and the producers. That is what I grew up with. I like food that is cooked like that too. A lot of heart and from step by step, so you know where it's from and who made it. It's important. The best thing that ever happened to me is my son, Axel. He is almost 5. I read mostly to him in Swedish, and now it's about these 3 kids, Rut, Shoot, and Knut, and it's all in rhyme. So they are making a band, Rut, Shoot, and Knut. And then one part is a rap. They are rappers, and he loves when I actually rap the song, and that's quite funny because he thinks I'm awesome. And I can tell you, it's a little bit secret, but I'm not awesome at rapping. So now he wants me to rap all the time. It's going to be on YouTube when he is actually doing a rap dance, and because he thinks he is really good too. So I went to restaurant school to become a chef, and then that introduced me to a restaurant that was the number one restaurant in Sweden at that time. And they showed me that cooking is so much more than just cooking a meal. It's art, and you work with different colors, textures, and you can be so creative. It changed my life completely. It became not only a job, it became my lifestyle and my hobby, and it all connected like this. And I started to cook for the Swedish Consul General. I was the executive chef there. So I was invited to Swedish television programs like Ready, Set, Cook in Sweden. I did a lot, and morning shows. The Food Network here in New York made, they actually followed me to Sweden and did a 30-minute episode about me, my country, my kitchen, and I was Sweden. I love when people are happy, to make people happy. And with food and beverage, you get the gratification right away. And working with people with food and beverage, and you bring out a dish that you know is really good, or I started and I was a chef, so you cooked that dish and you put in hours of work, but it's all gone when the guest is like, wow, this is fantastic, I love this. To go to work every day and not knowing what the day has to offer or bring you, it's just fantastic. That's the charm with New York, and it's definitely the charm with Roger Smith Hotel. My name is Ulrika and I am Director of Food and Beverage at the Roger Smith Hotel.